If you've been sleeping on Bubble World, you're missing out. Now, Bubble World is going crazy. They've already got their kind of platform in a beta, out opening and running. They've got sort of 74,000 followers on Twitter.
Actually, scrap that. Here's an update, 120.
And when you jump into their Discord, the Discord's popping. And if you have a look and see who's in their Discord, it is stacked. So you've got Gorilla, you've got Alan, you've got me, you've got a whole bunch of other guys in there that are just big hitters when it comes down to the space. And then also, they've even got the version of their app running right now, and they're giving away free NFTs on this app. These guys are going hard. Let me jump in and break down why I'm so excited about Bubble World. Now look, the reason that I like Bubble World is I think they're taking the concept of what Vivi is, but doing it in the NFT sense that we currently know and operate in. The idea is that they're going to be doing curated drops, but they're also letting the community kind of buy, trade, do this as well. So they're taking some fees and taking some cuts. Now, what I think is crazy is you've got like utility NFTs, which is here. Cool, that's great. But the main thing that I want to point out is you've got some big, heavy hitting investors. MoonPay, Aoki, you've got Guetta, you've got a whole bunch of others that are kind of in there. The thing that's crazy is that these are people that understand the NFT space. They're not in it to kind of run up a quick flip in the next sort of like month or two. These people are in it for the long term. And I myself understood what Bubble World was. You know, I've actually done a video up on Bubble World months ago. I've been with these guys and on these guys from the beginning. But when I really truly understood and got what Bubble World was when I started to get in the app and started to get some free NFTs. Now look, I've got it on my phone, but I also want to kind of jump in and just show you what it is like and how you could kind of operate it. So I've got my account, view my profile, and you can see here, NFT Nate. I've got 3 followers, love and life. When it comes down to my collection, what we can see here I've got sort of 2 NFTs. These were free for me, which is great, which is cool. So this is my edition, the Black Edition. Now the idea is that if you actually wanted to kind of buy this, you could then see the other editions that are out there. And I got it for free because I was on and using the app. What you can also see here is that you can see what is currently listed and what you could buy it for. So you can see here a whole bunch of people. So you've got the floor, it's sort of 4 until it gets to 6, then it goes all the way up. So the idea that you could actually kind of get this, and when you hit collect, what is crazy, and this is what I'm kind of talking about, the team that are actually kind of doing some very good high quality work in onboarding these Web 2 to Web 3 people. You could pay via credit card or Google Pay. They've sorted these on-ramps, which helps onboard new money into the system and into the space, which I think is very cool. And I started to get these vibes of what Vivi is. The idea that they're going to end up having a really tight community. They're going to have these curated drops, and it's going to be easy to onboard these people. Now this is crazy and this is great because if you've got people that understand how to use a phone app, you're then going to have people that are able to onboard with fiat. They're going to be able to onboard different ways and get introduced to NFTs. Now, more people that are onboarded, it just brings more liquidity into the space. So this is where I started to get really excited because I understood exactly how they were operating and how they wanted to work. Now, look, the really cool thing that they're doing is they're actually doing a founder's pass. Now, you can see here 125,000 views on Twitter. This is going crazy. 10,000 comments, 15,000 likes. The idea is that if you've got one of these sort of whitelist access passes, you're then going to have access to future drops. Now, passes are getting very hot at the moment because they give you access, like the utility of the pass is having access to hot drops in the future. And the fact is, if they can onboard 10,000 people, 50,000 people, 150,000 people, you're then going to be able to jump the queue, jump the line. If you've ever looked at the numbers and what happens on Vivi, you're going to know that it is just absolute chaos, people trying to buy now. The idea with this is that they're actually kind of doing this founder's pass, so you're then going to have access to these drops. Now, it sounds like I'm kind of shilling the pass and shilling them, and partially it is because I'm on the whitelist. I've done a giveaway for this, and I just keep seeing people again and again sleeping on a quality team, quality products, and quality things that are happening. The idea with this project is they're kind of doing the founder's pass, but they've already got a platform that's absolutely working, that's absolutely going hard. They've got an application that's already working, that's going hard. So you can actually kind of jump on and check out your NFTs. This is the kind of thing that I think is very cool and is very groundbreaking when it comes down to what the space is, because this is what the space is missing. The space is missing that Web 2 on-ramp to Web 3, where you're still using MetaMask, going to dodgy websites to mint. We're still using BrokenSea. There's all these things that are in play, and the idea is that they're doing this. Now, it's not just going to be the Bubble World team kind of building stuff on their platform. It's still on Ethereum, so you can still take it off that wallet and take it off chain, but the idea is it keeps it very easy for people to kind of use and play within their system. Now, I've spoken to the guys before multiple times, and the idea and the business model behind what Bubble World is obviously they're going to be taking a cut of the each transaction that's made on their platform, which is great. That'll keep it sustained, that'll keep it moving. They're also going to be doing these curated drops, which means that they can then vet projects that are actually doing some stuff. Now, these featured collections aren't curated drops, but the idea is that they're going to be doing these curated drops, which means they can then also generate some additional funds, then keep things going. Now, this is crazy because if you're in this early, even if you can't get the founders pass to kind of get these mints, if you get on early and explore this, if you're a creator, you're going to be able to kind of do some really good, cool, interesting things and then be at the forefront, because first adopters and first movies do really well. If you were moving in this space in early 2021, you could have picked up an ape and you'd be sitting on big, large bags. Now, I'm not saying that Bubble World is going to have the next Bored Ape, but the idea is that those first movers are going to be able to take advantage of particular things. And if you've seen these trends happen before, you know they're most likely going to happen again. So when it comes down to Bubble World, the reason that I like it is the team is absolutely stacked. They're qualified. They know what they're doing. They've got a whole bunch of investors on board, VCs kind of doing this. They're doing a whole bunch of giveaways with good sort of high quality people. They're partnering with the right people and they're answering questions. They've got an answer for every question that I've had, and they've got an answer for every question that anyone gives them. It's crazy seeing the space right now. People are just trying to jump on the next project that'll do that 10x, but they're completely missing the foundation that's going to have those 10x projects again and again and again, because that's kind of what I'm seeing, and that's why I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on Bubble World. So that is my kind of brain dump. That is my kind of excitement for what I believe is sort of a revolution in the way that NFTs will be consumed by the general public. And I think it is a very great concept and an interesting concept. It's something you should be across on. So yes, as you can see, I'm pumped for Bubble World and what they're actually kind of doing and what they're building. And I think the Founders Pass is going to have some insane value in the future when this really catches some momentum. Now, if you found value in this video, please go down there, scroll down there, hit up the subscribe button, and while you're down there, also hit up the like button. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.